Well, term 2 snuck upon us quickly, didn't it? Hello, my name's Robert Fisher, and I'm the course coordinator for corporate law. If you're wondering who my friend is beside me, my friend's called Robolawyer, and Robolawyer has actually helped me out in a number of courses for the last couple of years. In fact, Robolawyer and I also appear on YouTube, but we don't spread that around. Yes, you want what we've got to tell the people about how to study corporate law. Right, that's a very good idea, Robolawyer. Now, first thing is you go to the course web page and you'll see that there are resources there. Now, a couple of very important things. Check the assignment details. They're up there. They're listed in your course profile. There's an assignment due later on the term, and the questions are there for that. And there's something else which is very important too, Robolawyer, isn't it? It's about the final exam. That's right, Robolawyer. The exam's a bit different. Yes, it's different this year because, first of all, we're not having a multiple choice section in the final exam. But the other thing is we're having this question, that's right, where students get a question in advance of the exam. In fact, it's up there on the course web page now. It's called the Part B of the exam. Yes, you can answer that question in your own time throughout the term, and on the day of the exam you can hand it in. You can hand in your answer if you want to. If you want to go in and answer it on the exam, I guess you can, Robolawyer. Some people do, but they tend not to do very well. What's that, Robolawyer? If you haven't got the question done by the exam day, can you get an extension? No, 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 Robolawyer. No, everyone else. It's not an assignment. There are no extensions for that exam question. If you haven't got it done on the day of the exam, well, you can answer it on the day of the exam in the exam period. So, but most people bring in beautifully prepared answers and do quite well. Week 1, we look at the law of partnership. Now, when you look at all the resources there for partnership in your resource material, and you say, I'm going to work through it all, you won't. Too much to start off with. You've got lots and lots of resource material and information. There's a few key ideas about partnership, and this will become more important throughout the term. Idea number 1, partnership is not a separate legal entity. So when third parties, that's creditors or people who've got claims against the partnership, when they sue the partnership, the partners are individually liable. So, and a partner can be held liable for the acts of another partner in certain cases, and the liability of the partners is unlimited. That means partners can lose their own assets if they in the business, if the business encounters difficulties, is unable to pay its debts, those sorts of things. So they're the key ideas about the partnership. In fact, you go through, you look at the partnership legislation. Each state and territory has its own separate legislation about partnerships. They're all much the same, slight differences, but the reason we do partnership at the beginning is because you can see it's going to be different from the idea of the corporation, which we spend a lot of time in the course looking at. What's that, Robolawyer? Yes, yes, the textbooks, the commercial applications of company law. Look, I'm putting my hand around here. People wonder what's going on. Anyway, this is the textbook, Commercial Applications of Company Law, and it's got, the section at the back's got bits of the legislation. Now, the other thing which is very important is you learn how to use the internet to access information. In fact, yes, you will use the internet for your assignment, that's right. Well, I think we've just given people so much information at the moment. We'll say goodbye. Yes, the holidays weren't long enough, were they? Well, I didn't get any holidays. I don't know about you. The results came out today. Well, yes, I think people will like you, Robolawyer. I think they will, yes. You can bring your friends later on. Anyway, you say goodbye now, Steve. Goodbye, Robolawyer.